that parting is a sweet sorrow. You know the word parting? To part means to depart, to say farewell. He said it's a sweet sorrow. You know, it is sweet because when you are leaving, that's when really you feel the love you have for your brothers, because you know, you feel sorry. If you don't love somebody, parting is easy, just go. But when you love people, at the time of parting, it's difficult. So there is sorrow that you are leaving them, but then there is something sweet about it, in that it reminds you really love these people. So it is both. It is sweet and sorrow. So this is the same emotion we have. And over the past 40 years, we have been through the same emotions. Whenever we have got a camp, we live an air of brotherhood. We pray together, we talk together. You know, it's very, very, very interesting. You wish it continues forever. But whether you like it or not, you have to come to the end. And then we have to have that, you know, sweet sorrow. So this is the feeling I have got. But inshallah, we shall meet again in many other forums. If we don't meet here on Dunya, we shall meet Yawm al-Qiyamah in the Jannah. Inshallah, because all of us will go to Jannah. As long as you believe in La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, you will enter the Jannah. So, inshallah, we shall be meeting there. And Allah is very kind. You see, when you go to Jannah, whatever you ask for, you get. Yeah. So much that it creates a problem. You know, the Jannah has got various levels. Someone prays only the fard and no sunnah. Someone prays sunnah, he fasts, you know. So there are grades in the Jannah. So what happens, my friend here may be in the high Jannah, better because he has more salah, and I may be in the lower one. But when I want to see him, Allah will give him my wish.
Maybe.
So, do I go to visit him in his Jannah? It may not be fair, because I will visit him and enjoy what I did not work for.
You will come back.
Yeah, but still, you can be there for a day or two, enjoying a standard that really your work on dunya was not up to there. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will have Jannat al-Ahibba, or Jannat al-Mahabba. There will be a special Jannah where people who love one another meet. So if I want to meet somebody, I leave my Jannah, he leaves his Jannah, and we meet there. When we finish meeting, everybody goes back to. So inshallah, we'll meet in Jannat al-Ahibba, Yawm al-Qiyamah. The message I want to leave with you is about 2 or 3 things. The first one, I want you to feel good about being Muslims. Of course, all what you hear in the media makes you feel bad. But actually, our ummah is getting better. And me, I say this, it's not theory, because I travel a lot. I go to many countries, I do programs. I've been throughout China, North and South, India, Indonesia, Europe, you know, Bosnia, all countries. I've been, very few countries I've not been to. And I know Muslims. I've been to Bangladesh, I've been to Pakistan, you know. I know the Ummah very well, because I meet people. And I can feel the heartbeat of the Ummah. Really, I feel what's going on in the Ummah. And what I have seen is that the Ummah is changing. Muslims are becoming more self-confident. They are being more sure of themselves. They are becoming more assertive. They say, we are Muslims. We have our religion. We have our system. They are rebuilding their civilization. Everywhere now you go, you find Islamic universities. Indonesia alone has got nearly 500 Islamic universities. You find Islamic hospitals everywhere. You find now Islamic banks, Islamic insurance. Even the Islamic food industry, the halal industry, is now a multi-billion-dollar industry. I am happy I have seen some music here. the Islamic entertainment industry, Islamic halal entertainment industry is also coming up. Islamic schools now are being formed all over the world by the thousands, which means we are rebuilding our civilization. We are rebuilding institutions of a new civilization. So this change takes time. I am very sure I will not be around when this ummah is victorious, because change takes time. Problem with young people, they want things to change quickly, in 10 years, 20 years, no. Change takes time, could be 100 years, 200 years. But the ummah is moving towards that change. And basically, what you see and hear in the media is about this. Because the Western powers have got research institutions. They analyze. For them, they already know that this ummah is rising up. They already know. And they don't want this to happen. That is why there is a lot of enmity and attack on Muslims. Otherwise, we are weak people. Don't believe that Muslims are a military threat to anybody. Muslims have no technology. They are divided. As I told you, you bring 10 of them together, you will end up with 11 groups. They cannot work together. They don't plan. All our action is, you know. So, actually, nobody is afraid of Muslims. No, we're not. And a lot of things that are called terrorism actually are not done by Muslims. Some other people plan these things to make Muslims look bad, because what can we do? Muslims don't threaten America or Russia or Britain because we have nothing. No science, no knowledge, nothing. So, but there is a lot of worry about Islam in the West, because they know as a civilization it is coming up. So what you need to do is have confidence in yourselves. You need to know that the future, inshallah, is going to be much better than the present, and that right now we are going through a period, as I said before, like when a woman is going to have a child, there is pain, you know, labor. In medicine we know the most painful pain you get is that of the stones. You know, the stones, kidney stones, it's the most painful thing. The next most painful is the pain of labor. But the woman goes through that. There is pain and crying and blood. But in the end, a beautiful baby comes out. So the message I want to leave with you is a message of hope. That inshallah the future will be much better. And inshallah, people are entering our deen. It's not only that the present Muslims will be better, but many other people are entering the deen. And whenever we have problems, somehow Allah makes it that more people come into the deen. After September 11, people were supposed to leave. But more and more people are coming to the deen. So I just want you to have confidence in yourselves, have hope, have confidence in the future. Inshallah, the future will be much better. I will stop here. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Oh, I forgot to thank. They say, "Man la yashkuru nas la yashkuru Allah." If you don't thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you don't thank people, you cannot thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I want to thank all of those who have been involved in organizing this. Brother Amin Bey, and the brothers Abu Bakr and Ahmad and Qasim, you know, in Salam Nouri, and then also the MSAK, Brother Qadri and Qasim, Najjar, Mahmoud Najjar, and all the other members of MSAK, and all of those, inshallah, who have contributed to making this a successful program. Jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum.